everybody. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this little red Sunny Angel dress, or you can do any color really. This one just happens to be red and there's a little bow on it. It is so cute. It is pretty easy, but you do have to know your stitches, and it's tinier stitches, so keep that in mind. If you're a beginner, this might not be for you, but feel free to try anyway. I'm not gonna stop you. I actually encourage you to try it, and but we're gonna get right into it. So first things first, we're gonna make the base of the skirt, and this is essentially what it looks like. I want to use 2-ply or 3-ply yarn. This one was with 3. I want to say it was like the recycled fibers type of yarn. I'm not sure what kind this is, but we're just gonna use it anyway. Okay, I grabbed a new yarn. I'm gonna use this blue one, so it's a little bit easier. So slip stitch. I know my slip stitch is very messy, but it works. And I'm using a 2mm hook. You can use smaller. People also use friendship thread, but I do not have the patience for that, I fear. But yet again, you want to chain 14, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And if you do plan on making this for a bigger doll, like a Labubu or something, I believe Labubus are 40 to 41 chains. Sunny Angels are 12 to 13 chains, so do with that information what you will. We're going to go ahead and go back into the first stitch. Sorry, I'm not in the center. And we're going to slip stitch. We're going to chain 1. And go around and do 14 half double crochets. This is always the hardest part because the stitches are so tiny. I will be back once I am done with all 14. Right now that we're at this, we can flip it over so we're on the right side. Now I just did that as we're stitching like this, and you just flip it, and you want to go to the second stitch from your hook. Sorry about the sun. So it'll be 1, 2, sneak in there, and slip stitch. And there we have round 1 complete. So next you want to chain 1 again, which I already did. Get your half double, go to the next stitch. It's a little hard with this yarn. And you want to do 2 half doubles in the same stitch. Then you go to your next stitch, which would be this guy, I believe. If you mess up, you mess up. It's no biggie. And you want to do 3 half doubles, and you just want to keep alternating the pattern between 2 half doubles and 3 half doubles all the way around until it is back over here, and I will see you when I'm towards the end. So I'm at my last stitch, well, second to last stitch, but I'll do 2. I'm only going to do 2 in this one, only because it's so close to these stitches. But if you want to do 3, you can do 3. You can do whatever you'd like in crocheting. Alright, slip stitch. Okay, then that is the base of the blue done. We're going to make the top now, and then I'll show you how to do the little ruffles and then the bow. So what you do now to finish this off, oh my god, my yarn is everywhere. Well, okay, chain 1, get your scissors, cut off a little piece. Okay, now for the top part of the dress, you're going to go into any of these top stitches whatever one you can really find, or whatever you think is easiest to work with. Okay, I have yarn everywhere and it's really starting to stress me out. Okay, cool. That's our starting point. I'll just pick a stitch. I'm gonna go into this one. Alright, cool. Grab the blue or whatever color you're using. And you want to hold this one as you are stitching along so you can kind of secure it in. You want to chain one, go back into that first stitch and do a single, hold on, I'm trying to remember how I made it. Yeah, start with this, no, we're gonna just do half double. Single was the old pattern that I was doing, but I have changed it to half double, so we're gonna just do a half double. So you do one there, you go into the next stitch. These are a little bit harder to see, so just try your best. Next one, 3. Oh, you can save it. 4. You can either stop at 4, but I personally like to go to 5. Just cause it kind of helps even out the bow a little bit more. Sorry guys, this yarn isn't the best, but it was the cheapest. So we work with what we can get. Chain 1, and now I'm just gonna go and do single crochets across, so just 5 single crochets. This actually fits LOL Girl dolls as well. How many should have done 4? Let me see what it looks like on the doll. So this is it on. I actually do not mind it. Okay, that's cute. We're gonna keep it at 5, but you can do 4 if you prefer. Then we chain 7 to 8, depending on your tension and your yarn yet again. I'm just gonna do 7. 5, 6, 7. Then you want to go, actually I'm going to do one more just because we did an extra chain. Then you want to go to the last one, or whatever I created over here. Hello, I don't really know what I did, but just put it in there somewhere, honestly, and just slip stitch. Chain 1. And that is the dress. So now the base of the dress is done. We're gonna go ahead and switch our colors. I'm using this like thinner gold, which is might be a little challenging, but we'll make it work. And we're going to start with the easy part first, the bow. So we just do a little slip stitch again. And then we're going to chain 15. We'll take our scissors. And then you want to get another little piece of gold or whatever color you're using. And then this is what you want to do with it. You kind of want to take the ends, cross it over, squish this a bit, and tie it. Sometimes it's easier to lay it down on the table. So now that you have your very tiny bow, you can add more chains if you want, obviously, to make it bigger, but I just like the look of a smaller bow. How I secure it in is I take the strands and I sew them, or I get them through to the other side, and I knot it on the other end. So let me just show you that really quick. Hook it. And you pull through the other side. And then you just knot it. And also, if you have like the glue for it, put glue, but my glue is currently empty, so we're not going to be using glue today, but it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so I did the same thing with the bottoms of the bows, and you just knot them, and then you just kind of fix it a bit. This thread isn't the best for this, but that's fine, it's cute, it works. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our yarn again. Loop through. While we go, we're gonna hold this here and kind of sew it in. Stitch on chain 1, not stitch 1. And this is the pattern that you're gonna follow all the way around. You're gonna do a single crochet. Oh, we have to actually go the other way. Actually, the string. We're gonna do a single crochet. Into one stitch. And then you go into the next stitch. Do a single, half double, or if you want it like a bigger kind of scallop, you do a double. Then after one half double, you do another single in that same stitch. You should have a single, a half double, and then another single in the same stitch. Then on the next stitch, you do a single. Then on the next one, you do a slip stitch. So I'll show you one more time. Single. And one stitch. Go to a new stitch. Single. Half double in that same stitch, followed by another single, and then on the next stitch do a single, I think I just accidentally did not a single. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Okay, single, slip stitch, and it kind of gives like a little bit of a scallop, but nothing too crazy, which is what I kind of wanted for this dress. So I'm going to go, oh, it didn't focus. I want to go all the way around, trying to add this little border. Okay, so we're going to finish up this tutorial quickly because I have guests coming apparently. So after you get to the end, you just want to slip stitch into whatever stitch you can find, honestly, especially with this thread. We'll do chain 1. Turn it up. I'm going to go sew these little ends and quickly and I will be right back with it on the Sonny Angel. So this is the finished product. I took out the bow because I like it a lot more without the bow, but this is it with the bow as well. It's really cute. This is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I have many more Sonny Angel tutorials coming up because Halloween's coming up, costume season, so I'm like glitter costumes for them. It's gonna be so fun, so cute. So subscribe for more content. If you have any requests or anything in particular, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram. Check out my Depop, or you can just leave a comment. But I will be back very soon.